more disturbing updates to David's case.
Honestly, I didn't want to make this video because initially I felt like I'd just be milking it for content, and there's tons of other videos that people are making talking about
Deadass, this guy's actually milking for content. Every single time, right? Every single time. It's always this guy. So I think he's just milking it, bro. He's milking it.
About the updates to the case. And I actually want to expand the conversation past just David because there honestly needs to be a discussion on Celeste's mom and just the general complicitness that I've noticed and the complicitness that everyone's noticed. But that's for another video this week, so be on the lookout. For now, I'm the Socrates. I'm gonna quit yambling and let's talk about some of the more disturbing things that this sick bastard has done. The first thing I want to talk about is this really weird clip that resurfaced of David and Celeste on stream.
I media trained you.
No, you didn't.
That's controversial.
It's controversial of
Was that foreshadowing right there? I feel like that was foreshadowing. No, that has to be some sense of foreshadowing, right? Because ain't no way. Oh my god. Ain't no way, bro.
Really good.
Okay,
It's been a good one. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Mwah, 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 mwah. Oh my. Delete everything. Delete everything. Everything goes. I'm
gonna keep it real. I'm being so dead ass when I say this nigga gotta get packed up. I spoke about this being an open secret, and this clip just confirms that for me. Cause what do you mean? He's saying that he media trained this little girl, and then her comment about him kids, which that's what he did, but the fact that she was saying that was just really
Oh hell nah. So she said that shit on live stream, and nobody in the live stream chat never even thought for a question a second. What? For a second to question it. Did I just mess that shit up? Like, that's actually crazy, bro.
unsettling for me. It was just really disturbing. And then David was saying that he wants the VODs deleted and the stream erased or whatever. That is a clear admission of guilt. So it just continues to show me that this was an open secret and that the people in these Discord servers knew that David was abusing a child for years. So let's talk about all the incriminating shit that's been around David since 2023, starting with a song that he made based on Celeste. Girl with my name tattooed on a chest. Mind you, he made this song when that little girl was 13, and the lyrics are talking about how
this guy is a freaky guy, bro. What a freaky guy. Like, actually, that's insane, bro. Why wouldn't he just go for girls his age? I feel like he would get play though, no, would he? Because he's like a very decent looking dude.
He and her were just getting high. David has 2 years on me. I'm 18. So in 2023, he'd be around 17 to 18. And that's what he was saying about the relationship at the time. That is crazy. That is disgusting. And then he
Bro, even Playboy Cardi's disgusted. That's not no bad. That's ain't no bad.
Posted this song earlier this year in March. And this is just like infinitely more incriminating, but it's recent. It's almost like he felt emboldened by being so open about the crime he was committing in his music. But even generally speaking, there's so many odd clips that are being put into question now, like the one where David talks about retiring and going off the grid.
Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
Okay, so the plan is hopefully this music thing takes off crazy next year.
Why is he saying, why are you saying that like you're not like up there, gang?
Well, I'm not there yet, but hopefully it's like even crazier next year. And then I go on crazy year after year for the next 3 years. And then on the 4th year, I retire. And on the
So you're telling me he had this whole thing planned out from the start of his career, bro? Are we dead? Like, at that point, what's even the point of trying to get famous if you're just gonna leave? Like, what's even the point? Like, this guy's actually such a weirdo, bro.
5th year, I'm off the grid, living somewhere like on an island with this crazy crib. No social media, no digital.
On an island, bro? Is bro trying to be the next Epstein? Like, what the fuck is going on? What the fuck?
Footprint, I'm just gone.
He says no digital footprint here, but the irony is that that's all he left behind. He left a neat trail for everybody to follow and learn that he was the person behind this depravity.
I don't care about the love when I'm with you, 'cause I be breaking it all the time. And I don't really mean to cause no issue.
I think what makes clips like these so eerie to me is that David keeps referencing law enforcement. He knows what he's doing is wrong. He knows that he'd be locked up if the truth were to ever be revealed, but this clip is from 2023. So at this point, it feels like a motif that's referencing something even more sinister. The passing of Celeste and her abuse.
It was cool if she hated it. I played it for her in the car, and she was like, David, this song.
Why my computer lagging? What the fuck?
It was too violent. You're talking about killing people in your music? No, not my son. I was like, wait, I might be onto something, bro. So I dropped it right after that. And it went crazy. TikTok, viral, 1 million views overnight. I was like, oh yeah, we cooking, boy.
The fact that bro's gloating. Gloating. Like, what the fuck? Why is he gloating? This is weird.
This is another clip where you can just say, oh my goodness, this is crazy. His mom was worried about him dropping a song where he talks about murder. But it's not just the fact that his mom had something to say, but the eerie messages that were found on Discord. And I know, we're going back to Discord, but it's not my fault. Starting with this screenshot of David calling someone a fed because they posted a photo of him and Celeste. I don't know what to say. This nigga's Black Epstein, bro. There were also these two leaks. The first one being Discord messages of David saying how much he likes gore. And let's keep it real. If someone is just sitting down and watching gore, they have problems. I understand we're desensitized these days, but genuinely liking gore, sitting down and watching it is just crazy. It's definitely a sign of a larger problem in the background. There's also this screenshot which I'm leaning towards it being fake because it's genuinely just an admission of guilt and like the purest form of what that means. I really hope nobody is faking stuff like this because oh my goodness. There was also an account named Moji saying some crazy stuff. Like this screenshot where he just talks about
why the frick was this in the Discord though? What? Like, what would be the context? What would be the context of this, bro? Because what the fuck? I'm trying, bro. Are we dead ass? Interesting. See, like, this is a weird ass Discord, bro.
Women, and I know it seems crazy, and people thought this was David, especially given what happened to Celeste's body. However, Moji came out and said he's not David, which I think that's probably likely because when shit like this happens, weirdos pop up out the woodworks and do stuff for attention, and it really sucks for us because now it's being utilized in the misinformation that's being spread. Also sucks to say, but one of the people I mentioned for my first David video was also seen in 2024 trying to talk about David and how he's a and saying how he likes kids. And when confronted about having proof, this person sent Celeste being posted missing on Instagram. So it wasn't anything that was not in the open. Now, before I move on to the next information I have for you guys, I think I accidentally stumbled onto a weird propaganda campaign that's going on in the shadows. His Twitter account is alleging that people in Aiden Ross's community are being paid crypto to push a pro-fascist campaign and to push a positive PR campaign for David. I'm not sure how to feel about any of this, but am I gonna count it out? Hell no.
Bro, why is Aiden Ross always doing some bullshit, bro? Aiden Ross, why the fuck you always doing some bullshit, bro? Like, every single time I hear news about Aiden Ross, bro, he's doing some stupid shit. He's doing some stupid shit, like, every single time.
Get woke, get informed. We are in some crazy times, and we already know what side of the fence Aiden lies on. So is it out of the realm of possibility? Definitely not. Now, Celeste's brother and sister both spoke on the situation, with the brother confirming that David was waiting for her to turn 18 so they could get married. And he even sent photos of Celeste that nobody had to prove he was her real brother. I don't really want to share them, so I won't. The sister posted basically saying that this account is not a scam and that it's meant to support and help Celeste, and that the police are investigating, and that they got told they shouldn't post any archives because it's evidence now. The sister also posted a photo of Celeste, but same thing, I don't want to share it. And another thing I found was a TikTok comment from 2024 that was also trying to expose David, so it just further proves niggas knew and nobody put forth the proper effort in making this widely available.
Yeah, like, if you wanted people to know this shit, right, you would have gone to the press. Like, the New York Times would have definitely taken that shit, bro. They need that shit. They're desperate. So I feel like these niggas just weren't trying enough, bro. Because, like, if they did this shit way earlier, bro, she would still be alive by now. She would still be alive.
Information. Then a screenshot of a message was posted talking about how David and Celeste met. And apparently they met on Fortnite in 2021 when Celeste was 11. This message also backs up the gore stuff and even says Celeste would use a joke as a follow-up after claiming David would her, which reminds me of the first clip where she seemingly joked about how David was kids, and it really messes me up trying to process this because that's a child, but she's saying exactly what was happening. It makes me think that she had clashing feelings. It's clear David groomed her, but maybe as she was getting older, the reality of the situation clicked. And for all that to happen to such a young girl, Like, we gotta do better. And then this bastard was spotted on Fortnite, bruh. So he just don't give a damn. But that's all the David information I have. This is probably my last video on it, unless some crazy stuff happens. But next video is gonna be different. I'm gonna expand this conversation. We're gonna talk about the people who failed Celeste, because we gotta address the root. I also want to mention David was censoring information that's critical of him on his subreddit, or at least that's what's being claimed. I'm not sure how true it is, but I wanted to mention it because this was posted while I was making the video. Y'all stay safe. I care for you all. I know it's hard out here, but let's just try to spread love. We are really just some humans.
Today's stream, actually. I was gonna do more, but then my shit just keeps lagging, so. I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow. JordanTimes out.